Welcome to February. It is Heart Disease Awareness Month for women. Show me your Go Reds, tag me in your video or in your pictures, and I will reshare it no matter what. You'll get about 6 million views per month. You get about 6 million eyes on your video. So let's talk heart disease in women. It is still the #1 killer of women. More than all cancers combined, 1 out of every 3 women will die of heart disease. So how do you reduce your risk of heart disease? A lot of times, we used to think of heart disease as a condition for men, that only men had heart attacks, only men had strokes. But it turns out women have just as many as the men do. About 300,000 women a year and about 300,000 men per year die of heart disease. So it's still the #1 killer. Now, we have made huge inroads and the numbers have been going down since the 1960s, and especially in the last 10 or 15 years. But how can you, as a person, reduce your risk of heart disease? So number one, you want to reduce your ApoB. What is ApoB? This is an LDL lipoprotein, a low density lipoprotein. We have to get this low. Now, ApoB is this blue marker on it. See this blue protein, this horseshoe symbol shape here? That is the ApoB. It is a structural protein on your low density lipoprotein that we can actually measure, and it gives us a particle count or a particle concentration. So super important to get your ApoB down. So how can you get your ApoB down? Of all the things you can do to reduce the risk of heart disease, the #1 thing you can do is to lower ApoB. So how do you lower ApoB? That's kind of what it comes down to. So first thing you want to do is reduce saturated fat intake in your diet. There's lots of ways to do that. Saturated fat is any fat usually that's solid at room temperature. Butter, bacon, cheese, lard, fat on steak, chicken skin, coconut, beef, tallow, lard, margarine, if anybody still uses that. Those kind of things are saturated fats. Reducing that intake will reduce ApoB, or what we call low density lipoprotein cholesterol. So that's the first step. Nothing has more of an effect on your chance of heart disease other than lowering ApoB. Lowering your diet, reducing saturated fat has the biggest effect. The next thing you can do is improve your cardiovascular endurance. You can do cardio style exercises. The next thing you can do is weight training. Believe it or not, lifting weights has been associated with better longevity, better mortality, and I post all the studies in almost all my cholesterol books and all the videos that I post on here or online. So the next thing you want to do is get rid of smoking. If you are a smoker, stop smoking. The next thing you want to do is change your diet, sort of like reducing saturated fat, to a more Mediterranean style diet. You want to pick a diet that is high in fruits, vegetables, fibers, whole grains, lean meat. Get enough protein. Make sure you get enough protein. I am a certified personal trainer and a bodybuilder too. You got to get enough protein to maintain your muscle mass or not cause loss of muscle while you're dieting down. When you go into a calorie deficit, unfortunately, most people will can lose muscle unless they're getting enough protein and doing some weightlifting. So do both of those. The next thing you want to do is be more active. Get out there and do things that keep you active. Try not to be sedentary. If you need to lose weight, definitely lose weight. I have a book called Actual Weight Loss. It teaches you how to lose weight properly. It's the science behind weight loss that I give at all the medical conference lectures that I give. Those are kind of like the bare bones minimum of what you can do to reduce your risk of heart disease. Now, a lot of times people have really bad genetics, like familial hypercholesterolemia, lipoprotein A that's elevated, diabetes, those kind of things. A lot of these changes that you make with your lifestyle will reduce your ApoB, reduce your LDL cholesterol, improve your insulin resistance, insulin sensitivity. Exercise can do that. Changing your diet will do that. Losing weight even does that, regardless of how you lose the weight. Weight loss alone will improve your insulin resistance and insulin sensitivity. So those are the basics. Share this video with people like, and love. We need to help eliminate the #1 killer, and hopefully if we share videos like this and get rid of a lot of these guys, we will improve heart disease.